All right, hello, Aries. Aries, this is your third monthly message for September into some October energy with this eclipse energy. Okay, thank you all for taking that time to tune in. I am getting this one out on 9/13, so I'm doing 3 in one day. After this, I might have a day or two off, so there might be a little delay. All right, depends on when you do get this message. Thank you all for taking that time to tune in. Please always use your own discernment and intuition as you're tuning in. I will give different names, dates, times throughout to give clearance. I don't know why Clarence is coming through again. A lot of C's though. Chad, okay. C names, quite a bit. I need to write these names down again. Well, I need to write these names. I'm trying something new too. Now names can be first names, middle names, street names, city names, county names. However, they might have any reference or resonance for you. And if they're not for you, then that's it, you know. I'm having my protein shake today. The hazelnut one. It's pretty good. Take care of yourself out there, Aries. Your physical body, your health is your wealth. Don't forget. What do we got in this one? Scorpio and Taurus popping in pretty strongly in this one. Okay. Also Aries, 323. I feel like I saw that last time too. So hello, if that's you in specific, or you can also be dealing with other Aries. I did see 422 for a Taurus energy shifting into that, as well as I think it was 513, 515. So I was like, oh, Taurus, but then there's Scorpio. So Scorpio was there first. I saw 1101, 1104, 1105. What else? A lot of Scorpio, and 1116. Now, you can have this in your chart. These could be spotlighted days. So, like I was saying, what do we got? Taurus, Scorpio, or someone you're dealing with, or people you're dealing with. And if those aren't the exact dates and times, that is okay, right? And you're welcome to tune in. And maybe it's not for you, you know. And if not, enjoy the popcorn. Man, the name Eli. So I was getting a lot of E's as well. The E's were spotlighted, and now Eli. I need to write that one down. Also Joe. The J's were spotlighted. Joe and Josh. Jerry and Jerome. Okay. Matthew. We're gonna work it with the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. I think that's where I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, there could also be some Capricorn energy. Now this could also interlink if you have Pisces in your chart. This was a cool feather I found on my journey so far during the Capricorns monthly. So that's why I'm also connecting that. Okay. Aries. Yeah, we'll set that there. Once again, once we get to that labyrinth one, Jim Henson, I feel like we're going to pull a lot more Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarian, Gemini, Libra energy potentially, as well as Aries, other Aries. So check my channel for your other videos. You're going to have more than one, and you can also check out your other placements. I've already shuffled these. This one is, I'm just going to say, this one was interlinking with Pisces. Now, oh yes, the one I saw, actually leap year, 229. C names. Huh. Or something about that day. Like I said, I got Courtney. I'm getting like Cecilia, Chad. Charlotte was coming through quite a bit, but not so much in this one. Of course, Charlie Kirk has been coming through. Well, I mean, the name, I'm just going to say it that way, okay? I'm not saying he's coming through in a mediumship type of a way. I'm not really trying or anything. I don't think he would be vibing with this, actually. You know what I'm saying? Chuck, I don't know why. It's like I have to look over my shoulder, and I'm not looking at anything to get these names. Like I said, all the other J's as well were spotlighted. And B names. Brian, I don't know. Bryn, Brianna, Bianca, Bernie, Ben. Benny was there too. What else? Bernadette. I was getting H names as well. Hannah, Hillary, Harry, Harold, Bobby, B names, Bobby, Brittany, yeah, Britt. Yeah. Those are the ones that kind of spotlighted. Also something like Indianapolis. Okay, Joe Rogan. Okay, we're gonna talk about Joe. Maybe you watch Joe Rogan. I don't know the name Joe as well, but someone he has on there. I was like, I just couldn't listen anymore. And it talks about the pharmaceutical stuff. But it's something about Eli Lilly. Anyways, so there can be synchronicities with names as well. And that's a pharmaceutical thing. And also about like those Ozempic and whatever and peptides. And anyways, maybe there's something like that. I'm gonna write all these names down, okay, and then I'm gonna like shuffle them out, and then we're gonna read upon them into the future energy. But that's what I've decided. I'm like, this is the only way I'm gonna be able to do this. And Chris, the name Chris is there quite a bit as well. Carrie, maybe Carly as well. Carlos, Carlisle, Carlton, I don't know, Carson, Colin, Corinne, okay, Chelsea, Chantel, Celeste, Charisse, I don't know, this was a Z. I'm getting like CHs and stuff too. Huh. All right, Aries. I forgot the N's too. Natalie, Nikki, Nate. There was a lot of A's too. Of course. Anyways, let's jump into the cards and see. This is the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. This is a deck I enjoy working with. Alice is also a name. I saw Alice, of course, the A. But this is by Jerry and Matthew, that J as well. Jeremy, Jerome as well. And then Matthew. And they are a beautiful couple who created this Journey to Oz and Wonderland. I've shuffled these, like I said, there's Piscean energy. We have Page of Cups in reverse. So someone is very unapologetic or immature, emotionally immature or childish, a toddler. There's a kid here involved. Hierophant in reverse. They don't believe. They don't believe in God. Okay, or someone is unapologetic for breaking a vow, a contract, or commitment to a child or about something, or this could be a separation, breaking free. We have the caterpillar. Who are you? The blue caterpillar. So sometimes this can be about breaking free of some type of religious belief that you were raised in from. So there's times of this, but this can also represent, not believing, actually seeking, and also maybe, not being grounded in your own religious or spiritual beliefs. Or someone has broken a vow, a contract, a law, a God's law or man's laws, because Hierophant can represent both. This could be, someone who acts as a spiritual leader, but I'm also seeing an immature. So I get it as someone who's young and maybe doesn't understand or doesn't believe, maybe even a 5-year-old here. Or something happened when someone was 5. A divorce even, or a separation, I don't know. But this can also be somebody showing very immature energy. Wow, Aries, this is interesting. Death, an ending. Scorpio and Taurus energy. I told you guys, how weird is that? 513. Something gonna happen on that day for someone. Okay, or this, I don't know. Maybe this, sometimes I get this as people losing faith because of the injustice they see, or someone breaking a vow or a contract. So someone could have some anger towards God for a death or an ending, or this is what led them to an ending or a death or this relationship. Death is there, and this is also for some, if it is, we're going to get deeper into it. It could be, of course, what leads to those distrust and broken relationships and divorce. Let's what does? Lying, cheating, stealing, you know, third parties, whether you want to call it devil, temptation, okay, death, an ending. I see an ending because of some passion, or an ending, yeah, because of someone getting caught. This is what's coming through now. There's interlinking, like I said, earth sign energy too, and we have Scorpio. Okay, that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. All right, that's very specific. Now, Aries, some of you could be, you know, this other energy, right? Some of this could be people with rising sign or moon sign Aries or things like this. Also the Scorpio, that's why I bring those things up. The Pisces. So we do have a Queen of Pentacles, so she is financially stable, rich. The Duchess here. She loved her little piggy. She got a teacup piggy. Dude, there was one time when I totally wanted one of them. They're so clean. I want a piggy, but I want a piggy too. So something ended and someone became very wealthy and stable financially. Even maybe it was about inheritance. I don't know. Or someone sees that somebody now. Someone wishes an ending on someone though. This could be a Taurus. Like, I don't know. Are you a cross-watcher Taurus or not? This is fairly specific. I'm getting. Let's see what's going on with this Page of Cups in reverse. This might be more past energy. I do have, this is a Tiger's Eye and a little piece of lapis lazuli. This represents also the planet Jupiter. Something about that. Someone wanted to be free. Someone didn't want to feel trapped in a commitment or feel stuck in their head and their thoughts. So I get this as someone unapologetically wanting a separation or not to feel committed. Even an 8-year-old, 5'8", Taurus, 7 of Swords. Something going to happen in August or in May. 5'8", 5'13", 7 of Swords. So there was deception surrounding an ending or a death. Maybe a lie regarding a child. Or someone, you know, because someone could have lost in the reverse. This is like not wanting this or something. It could have been somebody not being able to, or even for some it could have been a loss of a child that created this, or you know, whether it be a tragic thing, I don't know, or them being very immature, unapologetic, or showing just disdain for human life. No remorse, no like someone lying about something. 8-7, so it could happen in August, or 8-7, dealing with Leo. We have the Empress upright. We're gonna find out more. So this might be they're still being deceptive and sneaky. The Wicked Witch about a death or an ending. Huh. How weird is that, guys, that I came up here to do the video and I'm saying this is the energy I'm getting and the cards show it too. So if you're not dealing with these other zodiac signs, or you don't have this in your chart, this one may not be your story. We have the Empress upright. 7-3. She could be a Cancer sign, or she could be 73, born in 7-3. She could also be the wife, the mother, the grandmother. You know, whoever it is, you, even if you're the feminine. We have High Priestess, intuitively knows that this person is very emotionally immature. So this is how to have some type of understanding. Okay, I don't know of their age, whether they are actually a toddler or something like this, or it's an adult with this immature mentality. Okay, so trusting your intuition. Someone could also be 28, 29, or the 28th, 29th. Someone is full of anxiety, up all night, sleepless nights, and even some fear. Someone was thinking they were going crazy. Someone could have made someone feel like they were feeling trapped, mentally trapped. King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have this deception is going to be about money, okay? Or it is a King of Pentacles in reverse, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who is very materialistic. Maybe it's the Taurus energy. I don't know. Like they're a Scorpio even. That's where they're... So we have the walrus and the carpenter, you know, making plans to make some money to get all these little oysters. But there is no loyalty amongst slaves because then the walrus deceived the carpenter. Right? Action has been taken. The Empress... So maybe someone went to an Empress or a feminine person to get guidance or communicate, or choosing to go a different direction with the Two of Wands in reverse. Someone could also be 23. This Empress even. Okay, or 923 Libra during that time frame. I'm also saying choosing to be this divine feminine. So even a wife, okay, could represent you, or a wife, you know, whoever it is. There's stability and wealth and honor. Like, look, she's like, she also has where she's blocking her heart from being emotionally manipulated. So there's like that scripture that comes to mind. Guard your heart. But she's, you know, she's beautiful, but she's also stern. That's one of my favorite Empress cards. I really love that one. Ozma. Oz. OZ. All right, I see 1, 2, and 1, 5. I'm getting a lot of Capricorn energy. You could have this in your chart to be dealing with them. Someone knows someone is emotionally manipulating. Okay. Or, okay, there is illusion. Someone is wishing bad upon someone. Magician in reverse. Someone doesn't have this ability to manifest or create something because they're emotionally immature. And they're selfish, actually. They don't know how to take accountability. There's a lot of fear and nightmares over this little offer, maybe about a dog even. Maybe they said something about this with Toto. Someone getting caught. For some of you, this is Virgo. I mean, I don't know why it's always this, but someone's hearing a different side of the story. Someone gave someone a little gift, or you know, or something, or took care of a pet even. And Virgo energy is about pets, so pets might be spotlighted, an animal. If someone got stuck to gain a different perspective here. Maybe there is fear about, maybe this person has fears about animals, or fears of abandonment or losing, or animal. I'm just saying that because of the cards in particular. We also have the White Knight, so high defense, protection. Someone could even feel that someone was, whether they recognize it or not, or doing some weird, trying to do some spiritual, because Magician reverse is also wishing bad upon a person, ill will. They also don't have this ability to create a beautiful, stable life because they're immature mentally. So it could be a Gemini. It could be a Cancer sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio. I don't know. Doesn't have to be. Also getting someone 9-1 or born in 91. A Virgo as well, 9-5, some of that time. Someone's on high defense here. We have some Sag energy potentially coming in. 12-9, 12-2, 9 of Wands. It's for protection. Even going there to protect or defend, taking the action needed to take to. So someone's hearing a different story, the different perspective, and doing what they need to do to defend and protect themselves. Chiron energy, once again, wounded warrior. Because someone got to, oh man, someone manipulated something. They could have got out of jail. Someone knows that this person isn't stable and they haven't taken accountability. They're immature. So here's the thing where this becomes erratic, is because they're emotionally immature. They lack self-discipline, self-control, and they do dumb shit, like go out and riot and do dumb shit. And sometimes you see a lot of older people, or they're mean to the pets even. I don't know. This is sometimes having an awakening and someone getting a second chance. Maybe they're hoping for a second chance because maybe they're recognizing they were young and immature and dumb. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. We have a lot of earth energy wanting to take things slow because the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of that Taurus or Capricorn. earth energy, going out, enjoying their time. I get, these are, someone has got out, got a second chance, okay? And maybe that's the thing. Maybe in the past they were very immature, but there is still some gossip or slander, some type of stalking, and someone's hearing the news of some other information, hearing the other side of a story, a perspective about a death or an ending, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like someone going out for like having a lunch or a dinner, and there's a chat, there's a conversation in between these people. They're bringing in or going out and taking care of the animals or doing something. This is bringing in some type of gift or money, some type of material thing that's of value. Maybe they're going to show up late, or they take their time. But someone is then hearing some other side of the story here. Maybe you're hearing this person's perspective of what they went through, or something, from something. There was some gossip, some misinformation. The Page of Swords with the Griffin. He's very rude and cutting, which then puts someone on high defense, and realizing this is someone you used to work with, or something about your work. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, meaning this person doesn't do the work, or they're talking, this is someone maybe that quit the job or was fired. Okay, and maybe Empress is on high alert about a person because they might have erratic behavior because they're angry. You know what I mean? Some workplace bullshit. I don't know. 8-9, Leo energy or something during that time. Maybe this is, or someone gossiping about somebody not working, or talking some shit about someone not actually doing something. I don't know. This new second chance here is someone having an opportunity to try something new, go a different direction. This person has a lot of ambition. No, okay, I see this person is broken free from maybe some addictions in the past. This is good news, honestly. The Devil in reverse, broken free. Maybe there was some weird contract, feeling very controlling. Maybe it was a certain religious or a marriage even that was toxic, or some addictions, obsessive. The Devil here is the Queen of Hearts in reverse, She uses lust, control, power. Think of the story. She's the one who controls, my way or the highway. Now, we can see this in religious beliefs, and I'm saying that because of the Hierophant. So I'm going to bring it up. Ruby, name Ruby, R is being spelled, and I'm bringing up Frankie, Ruby, Frankie, and Chad popping in. Here we go again, Kevin. But these are examples. What's the other lady's name? Jody. Yeah, the J's. There we go. Now, those are examples, and I bring that up because that lady was a heavy Mormon. She had the 8 Passengers show, and then it was found out that the controlling was actually abuse. So someone could have lived a very military lifestyle, very hyper religious, but it could also be that this was a toxic relationship where there was drugs, alcohol, lust, addiction, obsession, I don't know. And someone is now being freed from something. Maybe they had to go to jail, okay, or something, or there was a lot of judgment. This person could be the one also doing some gossiping, stalking. It could be a Capricorn, could be, I don't know, a Taurus, maybe Virgo. I get us an earth sign in this energy. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, someone dropped the ball on something. Someone says that someone is not good at their work. They also, maybe they're upset because maybe they were let go or fired, and it was because they weren't good at multitasking. They weren't doing the work. Maybe they mentally weren't good with the numbers or balancing the budget or something like this. That's why something ended. This could just be about an ending of a work, or there's something about the death. And someone had the confidence and strength to say something and speak up. And the Cowardly Lion, maybe it was a Leo standing up or saying something, I don't know. I also see someone being 28. Maybe someone was trying to control and be abusive for like a younger person, you know, a teenager or a child even. I don't know. 28 is there twice. The person could be 28 or you. I don't know. So even some Leo energy with the Empress, she had to let that person go. Or there is confidence, like, and being brave and having self-discipline as well. Someone is being, you know, maybe about financially stable, independence. Even trying something new and being a novice at it. Maybe there's extra finances or someone is very independent, you know. Maybe a Leo person here, I don't know. I see even maybe a 9-year-old is very independent and very ambitious or something. Or a fire sign child. There's also 9/15, so something about that day. Or a Virgo. And 9/7. Someone is defending. Someone's standing up against this person who is controlling or abusive or trying to control with fear or addiction, lust, temptation. And blocking, defending. The Alice's defense. See, they're poking her. And Emperor's in reverse in this one. Someone maybe got demoted. I almost said promoted to be demoted. This could have been someone who, a masculine Emperor in reverse, who was a boss, and maybe they were saying some dumb shit, gossiping, very materialistic, very worldly. All they cared about was that. And also indecisive, not really good with balancing things. 7/2, someone could be that age, or 74 even, I don't know, or a Cancer sign. Fall from grace. That's what I say. Trying to be obsessed. He's very selfish, very materialistic and greedy in this, with the King of Pentacles in reverse too. And someone else here, I see someone being maybe 48 as well, or 48, Aries. And we have 425, Taurus. So this witch, so the Cowardly Lion, okay, and Dorothy now, the D's, also Dorothy, right? She's not a witch. This is the empath card as well. Well, we have the empath, but she's intuitive. This is about trusting your, you know, where Glinda's like, you know, you had the power all along. All you had to do was believe in yourself, okay? I love that she's up. She's very confident in her intuition, okay? This is standing up. Like, look at this feminine taking action here. Because this person was probably fairly controlling, or, you know, she's standing up in her integrity. This person, though, see, someone, okay, for some, this is about a separation and someone being single and a divorce, okay? And having getting a second chance at something, having a lot of inspiration and passion even, okay? Or someone breaking free literally from, right? Like I said, we have the empath. Now, here we go. 5/9, 5/7, and 5/23. So we're moving into Gemini's energy, as well as Taurus. Okay. So separation, trusting her own intuition. For some of you, it has something to do with religious beliefs, okay? Like breaking free of something like that and figuring out who you are, okay? And then standing up for yourself, putting your boundaries up, breaking free from someone who's trying to control someone with fear or even temptation. Now, this is breaking free of anything that's binding you, whether it is lust, greed, control, power, fear. And someone has blocked this person. And yeah. And this is someone trusting their intuition and not being overly being manipulated. So in reverse, the hungry tiger here, if that was in reverse, it would be somebody was being overly compassionate and sensitive, because we talked about being very sweet and very loving and very nice, right? What are we on time? 29:42. And this person over here, wow, for some of you, it's a Cancer sign. Or he's being overly maybe a Scorpio, overly emotional, playing a victim in it. Okay, maybe he's intoxicated, but in reverse, he is, and he could be heavy in his emotions, but he's still lying. So there's still something hidden. It hasn't come to light. He hasn't confessed. He has been caught. There's still more. He just keeps more secrets. So it's almost like, and now he's looking to her and seeing how she's not a witch. Maybe they flipped it around. This person's doing black magic and a witchcraft and, all this stuff. And someone's now seeing that. See, someone thought they could be a pushover, but someone put up their boundaries. This is healing from even, also putting up, you put a protection around you, especially if you're very empathic or sensitive. Because that's the thing. Oh, you're too sensitive. Or, what's the other thing? Or you overreact or something. There could be Gemini energy too, or something around that time. 523, King of Cups in reverse. Someone has new love or self-love. Dorothy and the Empress energy. Or a new love offer coming in. Okay, or worked on self-love. And I get that somebody stopped, because there was a time where this person is doing everything for the other person in traditional type thinking, whether it is, we see it all the time. It's always, okay, even at work, wait, oh, you have your receptionist and you have your helper, or you have your wife, or, you have the maid, the whatever, the chauffeur, the one who does all the work and clean your socks and make you dinner and do all, and someone's like, I see that this felt like a heavy burden. Okay, 10-5, 10-23, Scorpio, Libra energy even. But someone laid down a heavy burden, broke free from something, or it was even feeling like they want to keep you so busy volunteering and doing all these things and only do whatever, and give all your money here and don't ever and submit. And now there's like cheering. Now someone has put up their boundaries, and even about your home, your family. I see blocking these people that want to try and have some type of power or control or anything like that. Because look, the Munchkins are all happy now. Look, everyone's happy. We're doing the work on our own home, worried about our own place. This is, and it's not a heavy burden. This person needs healing. They need some rest and healing. This Emperor and this King of Cups in reverse, I almost said, they need to rest. Maybe they're sick. Okay, maybe there's intoxication. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they have some sickness, if you know what I'm talking about. Someone's hearing another perspective. All three of these masculines, if there is multiple ones, are involved in something here. The Boss and the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse. Because there's a lie. They're all in it together. In it to win it for money, huh? Someone could be 41, also 44. Someone's blocked communication. Maybe they're not responding, or even this Empress, Dorothy, even this new, to work on self-love, not just to, no, someone's not coming. I get someone needs to rest and do healing. Someone could also be 48. Over here, I'm saying also there's a piece of information that's still missing, or something hasn't been revealed. That's why we saw the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I'll see 1-4, maybe something about a 14-year-old, or 1-10, 1-13, Capricorn. Someone doesn't want this revealed to others, or this hasn't been publicly announced or something about this separation or things like this, or someone getting a second chance. But we have the intuitive here. So someone, this is a reader or someone knowing what's going on, even though it hasn't been publicly announced. And it's, but I'm also saying there is something unknown. Someone's trying to avoid this Tower. Okay. Ooh, sometimes that is recognizing there's about to be a storm. Sometimes maybe there's a piece of information someone holds back, because if they bring it forth, 116, 14, what else? 123, 123. I get someone feels successful in their home because they did trust their intuition, and they protected and defended someone who was trying to have some type of control, or feeling like someone is protected from the devil, and so this is like the storm passes, or someone gets away from it, the Tower, they don't have to go through it. It's like heeding the warning. But sometimes it can mean that there's a piece of information that is being held back that is going to create a Tower. Over here, this person needs to get out. I get like they're getting out, they're resting, they're doing sleeping, trying to get out of any type of depression or regrets or sadness. It's in reverse. It could be 45, 58, Aries, Taurus energy. But someone is stuck. They can't move on. They're stuck in their thoughts because someone will not respond, or they block communication. But they're not sad about it. Maybe they're manipulating, saying they're just so depressed. I was just depressed. I don't know. Because depressed about money. But they're not. I don't know. 56, 58. Taurus energy too. Can't move on. Now we have transformation. So someone is transforming, whether it's revealed or not. We have metamorphosis with the Scorpio energy. 24. Maybe 624, Cancer sign too, or the 24th. So it could be 24. They don't want something revealed about this change, this transformation. Again, maybe someone doesn't want somebody to know their business, even that there is a divorce or a separation, or they're breaking free from something. Because if it is like leaving a religious type area or something like that, there's always some gossipy weird shit. And and then they're choosing the devil. Instead, they don't want to reveal that they are the evil manipulator. I don't know. Someone was looking at their options. There is illusion here. All right. 716, Cancer sign. I feel like maybe during that time, or they were looking at a Cancer sign. Okay. Not a soulmate. Oh, this is realizing that this person is not a twin flame even, because we have the twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. D and Dumb. Dumb and Dumber. Okay. But in the story, someone was in an illusion, some Piscean looking at, see, it's almost like what were they looking at? All these jewels. Ooh, look at all this money, all of these things. What do I pick? The Gnome Kings. None of it is fulfilling. Or this person thinks that's how they're getting out of sadness or depression. I'm also saying, 7-5, Cancer sign, 7-2. Oh, yeah, not a lover either. Now there's a disconnect. So this could be an ex-lover, okay? Or an ex-partnership, friendship. It's not. I'm saying there's a disconnect with, of course, Dorothy. Maybe Dorothy's literally the name. I don't know, okay? And the Scarecrow. But someone is stuck in their thoughts. They're still holding on to, it's like they haven't let go. Someone else has new love. Or they're working on self-love and being independent. This ending, this transformation is definitely, maybe it is about, with that breaking free. The 10 of Pentacles is in reverse here. 10-7, 10-13, something like those could be spelling days into that future, or Libra energy. I'm also saying 10-24 Scorpio. This is not the Emerald City. So this transformation is kind of a letting go of financial money, okay, or inheritance, land or property. 10-7, someone was looking at their options of all these sparkly things, thinking somebody was an option, an opportunity, okay? Oh, even some death benefits. And that's how things ended. 10-13, death. And even thinking about how they could, what they could have when someone died. What would be theirs? Yeah, there's no passion here. There's no sexual attraction. So this person is not getting, like, I don't know, their wishes fulfilled. Here, Ace of Wands is in reverse. No inspiration. Look at, it's like this, whoever, all these dudes right here and this could be that third week when we're in the Libra energy, because I've kind of split it into 4. So these could be kind of weekly, or depends on when you get it. And if this isn't for you, then you'll know. But sometimes it's interesting just to listen. So there's no sexual passion. There's nothing that's going on. And there's no chemistry or attraction. This person isn't sad or depressed about things. This Emperor in reverse, King of, yeah, or something. Not the good wand. Yeah. And there's a disconnect from a lover energy. So whether it is friends and lovers or ex-person, or this person is still in the energy, I'm not sure here. We also have someone trying to get out of regrets or feeling like they were bored. The tips. Oh my God, I don't want to tell you what I said. I don't want to talk about the wand and the tips. Okay. Someone could be 46. 16. Wow. Or 1-6 Capricorn. Trying to get out of regret. Now we have a Queen of Swords upright. Okay, thinking things. She's like detached emotionally, speaking things through logically. You could be taking on this energy. That could be your opposite energy coming forth, of course, Libra or Aquarius, Gemini. Or you're speaking to this person. They could be. She's upright, so she's understanding the game, even the facts of the matter, the truth, straight to the point. This is a huge financial loss with this separation, and something about saying that somebody was just looking at everything they could get with an ending, or someone looking at all their fancy shit created an ending, and then this other person, or looking at other people, or looking at, keeping their menu. Wow, that was the betrayal, right? Okay, and then there was an argument, and there was a questioning, and there was like, what are you doing? What's going on here? And these other people, and why isn't there this passion between us? Or why isn't, why don't I feel like there is, you're on my same team, like we're like working together. And this is where there's arguing, ego battles, the lion and the unicorn. And if they could only get along, they could be great team members, but instead they need to be in competition. There's also gaslighting and arguing of why. Then we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, so 5-10, 10-5, Libra, Taurus. So this is the house in reverse. So someone's finally healing. The house from feeling betrayed. Look, the evil, this is the Wicked Witch, right? Of the East. And someone is, trying to get out of any type of regrets. Okay. Over here, she's saying how there isn't a lot of support. Queen of Swords even speaking about it. This isn't how family behaves. This isn't about love. This is some weird shit going on. Maybe this is family who was all just arguing, betraying, very greedy. This is weird. It's like greed regarding like money and materialism. 10-13 and 10-18. Someone's keeping something hidden about this ending, of course. And someone looking. This is the illusion energy. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer sign. The moon, the Cheshire Cat. Yeah, this is arguing about impatience, about money. This is karma as well. You reap what you've sown, about harvest time. 7-5, 7-1. Yeah, this Auntie M here isn't, in reverse, she's impatient, or she's not getting anything. Nothing's growing. Someone's lost hope. It's like putting in work and not getting anywhere, or, putting some money in and a savings or an investment and it not growing, it losing money, or someone taking things out too early. I'm also seeing now we have the star reverse. So someone feels very unoptimistic that things can be healed. The betrayal's there, it's done, it's over. Distrust, I don't know. It's weird because I don't see other people here in this, and I'm saying it as like a sexual thing or an affair, but I see deception of surrounding money, and greed at this point. 7-17, Cancer sign as well. 7-10. Yeah. This is realizing, now for some of you, this is someone who's supposed to be part of your family, or they acted that way, or your friends group. Whether it is, I don't know, siblings, cousins, in-laws, outlaws, neighbors, whatever, friends, family, whatever. There's no support, no love. They keep a bunch of secrets. They're unwilling to collaborate or work together. And there we go. Now that's what's hidden. I was waiting for that Queen of Wands in reverse to come out. 3-18. Keeping something hidden. That's why it's like all of a sudden this person isn't willing to be around and be a team player and collaborate. They're acting all shady. Things are kind of weird. They still haven't been completely caught. Someone else is keeping fucking secrets. They're all doing it. And we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is, of course, and when she comes out like this, I'm going to use that word. Here we go. What are we at? Aries? Okay, you ready for it? 47-10. Any cockle do. Hey. Actually, any. If you're willing to pay, or you give me some attention. But she also wants to be a secret mistress. This is the thing, a hidden. So she actually, honestly, is very insecure, but she's going to put herself out there. And maybe, and it's secret conversations, maybe, or something like this. Wondering about an ending or a death, or this is why there was an ending or a death. Because there is this mistress energy, or pornographic, or a cheater, and it's not necessarily a fire sign. This could actually be a Pisces, I'm seeing, potentially, or you have that in your chart, 3-18. Maybe Scorpio. Also maybe Libra, I guess. Okay. 3-18, 10-18, 10-13, 3-13. 3-13, yeah. So it could be 37, 307. Out there doing that. Or she could be 18, barely. I don't know. Hey, that's okay. She's legal. That's all that matters, right? All right. And someone's done fighting. Okay. There's no competing. Okay. Once again, it's like, that's so weird how the Queen of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Wands always seem to come out together, because they think it's a competition, but this is like a setup. Someone thinks this is a setup. This is some reap what you've sown with these dudes. They can't fight this or something, or they're not going to be able to compete. They're realizing this. Because they're all in the same boat. This is like all 3 dudes with okay, whatever. I'm also seeing 5-17. So some Taurus energy. I see 5-21. That's the completion of cycle. So someone no longer fighting or trying to compete, or that's the other thing. Then we have Empress upright and realizing, all right, someone is not willing to I also get it is not willing to deal with this anymore. We have the King of Swords upright too. So Gemini. Aries, 521, 517. That's the new world through the looking glass. That's the change. Stopping arguing or fighting about this mistress, sex worker, pornographic, feminine. Okay? King of Swords is like, so you do have both of these energies of thinking things through logically, communicating what is the proof and the evidence, tactfully speaking, but cold too, straight to the fucking point. Yeah, if this is someone in the family or something, we're not gonna be working with this person. I'm not gonna be bringing this person around my children, my family. That's their moral decision to be that way. And I don't have to fucking put a coddle up and be like, oh, hello, no biggie. So like, even if someone wanted to bring their mistress around, or this girl who does all this stuff, I'm a model, are you? No you don't. That's putting your boundaries up, defending. This is the addiction as well, and controlling. And you know what, that's the same thing. If that's what they want, oh, bye. Fuck off. Because this shit isn't on the same level as Empress. Okay? Yeah. So they may have given this person a money or job. They literally gave this person the job or gave them a big raise or a bonus. Oh, because there's a sexual energy there, or a cheater. Like, they hired this person. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. And there was nepotism, favoritism because of some weird sexual or flirtation or something here. Because she got some new shoes here. Did she get her some new high heels, huh? Some silver slippers? Yeah, dude. Check that out. And now they can't fight about it, because also they can't pay back this debt. They showed nepotism and favoritism because of sexual stuff, or because of some type of thing going on between the person here. So there is facts showing something. The Boss, the Emperor, King of Cups in reverse. They're all sitting there talking about it, even knowing about it. Probably all trying to, because she's probably flirting and sleeping with all of them because she's promiscuous too. Okay, or if they're into it or something. The game, someone stopped playing. We're not playing this game anymore either. But look, the White King was like, oh, paying back a debt, being generous and kind. No, these people are greedy. They show favoritism, nepotism. They have bad karma, bad credit. 621 Cancer sign makes me think a little of Elon Musk with that Cancer energy too. I don't know, but he has lots of money, so that's what that can make you. But he needs all that attention. That's why yeah. Anyways, maybe Joe Rogan too. What do you guys think? There's a lot of dudes sitting here. But then we have a King of Swords speaking honestly, truthfully. King of Wands is upright, okay? Aries, that could be you, or, a Sag or Gemini person. But someone else is taking this action. They're completing this cycle, okay? He's also very attractive. Maybe there is an injustice here. He could be taking action, legal action towards something to complete this. This is the journey. That is the end of the cycle here. Or you're coming off this way, or you're dealing with fire and air masculines and them feminine, right? Look, I'm just looking. Also, someone has wealth, stability. King of Swords could be a legal person here, actually, a lawyer even, or Queen of Swords for you. A Libra energy though, with the Justice in reverse. 11-1, maybe a Scorpio or something coming in, a message coming in that day. So they may have actual evidence, or someone sent someone an invitation. Okay, they're the ones sending this gift or this money. So there is something about gifts or money to a sex worker or a mistress or, you know, I don't know, OnlyFans. I don't know who she is. Whoever, okay, whatever she is. It's a she in this dynamic getting this job, or, yeah. Someone's gonna, that's where there's an injustice. Maybe it will come forth during that time. Mars is gonna be moving into Scorpio energy. So during Scorpio season, even 11/22 Sag, maybe in that shift. So this person could also be 22. Huh. Over here, this person is taking off. This is somebody who doesn't want to spend any time alone. They're taking off to go party. Yeah. Maybe they were saying that somebody was trying to isolate them. We have Virgo energy. The Dormouse. 9/6. Something on that day even, or 9/3, or Virgo. They're coming to some celebration. The Mad Tea Party. It's like they're celebrating that they don't have to pay. Like, I don't know. They're going to be around in your circle. Maybe they're part of your friends group or something. Or they're coming. These people, someone in this group is going to try to come to some get-together or celebration. No way. A Knight of Wands. So that's kind of what it is. It's like they're taking off. They're all about materialism, you know. Those core values of those like toxic masculines, you know, sex, food, and money. Oh, Joe Rogan, you can, oh my gosh, you know where you can bet on fights? Oh my God. I listened to this. So something was going on regarding Aquarius and bets and playing bets and gambling, okay? And I was like, is this someone gambling on a fight or something? And I can't remember what he said, but I was like sitting there listening, and it was an advertisement of Joe Rogan saying you could go check out all the stats so you can bet on these fights and all this stuff. And then then it had to do a disclaimer at the end about Gamblers Anonymous, and if you have a gambling issue and a gambling problem. So someone's running off like a Knight of Wands. Like, look at that again. Like, yay, Jack the Pumpkin King. To wanting to go and, you know, go to a party, hang out with people, celebrate. And then someone is running straight to the justice system as well. Straight into some injustice. Or straight to have some conversation with a lawyer or something. Or a legal counsel. Or someone saying, hey, this is against the law. So this could be sex trafficking. I don't know. What is it? Coercion. I don't know. Maybe it's underage stuff. I don't know. Or this is an injustice, seeing this person be that way. The message also could come to a Queen of Pentacles. An invitation. She's the one sending the invitation, even the Duchess, because the messengers, the royal footman. Okay. Someone could be running towards her, seeing this joy and sunshine, happiness. Someone's shining light on this person leaving, wanting to get out, or what's going on. So we have someone who's really wise with their finances. We have some Leo energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The garden, you know, having fun. The sun. Lily was there too. Rose. This person trying to come back around to some get-together. Okay, some celebration, some party. Maybe it's for Libra. I don't know. Maybe it's just some friends. Okay, a friends group or something. Some type of celebration. Because they're seeing somebody in joy and happiness. They think that this is how they're healing their heart, and they're free, and they're just gonna run around and kind of. This person doesn't want to like jump back into, you know, a commitment or a marriage. They kind of want to go play the field. That's what it looks like to me. Go out and have fun, trying to get out of some financial or feeling pushed away. Someone felt very isolated, right? Saying someone was trying to hold them back. But we also have the Tin Men. So the heart is being healed. 3 of Swords in reverse. What are we at on time? 59, 38. Okay, third party, Knight of Wands, communication. This isn't what somebody is wishing for, and someone's not getting. So this person thinks that this person running towards this Queen of Pentacles who has some finances or money, whether that represents you or, you know, a woman of wealth. She's also very, you know, generous. I mean, in that sense, she understands ebb and flow, and, you know, she doesn't hoard it and put it above people. She's kind as well. She wants to be hospitable and share it with people, right? She could be receiving the message, or you could receive a message from her. But she's saying maybe she's 39 or you are. There's no. This isn't what someone was hoping for. Yeah, this is not what someone was wished for. Even the wizard's accolades, maybe someone's trying to give her something. And she's like, there's bad memories from the past. This is something from with the dance, the lobster quadrille, 6 of Cups in reverse. Someone else having all this fun and joy and thinking, so this is shining light on some bad memories, childhood wounds, or even a deep past life stuff. While other people, they're saying they're all happy, hanging out, doing their thing, being real greedy over money and stuff. Wow. 619, Gemini, or something about June even. 9-6, 6-5. Or something 65. We also have Sag coming in to balance something out here with Anti-M. So she could also be showing up. She could be trying to get out of some financial struggles or feeling kind of left out in the cold, right? She keep coming in here, watering things. Yeah, she's coming in to keep this relationship going and not overdo things. Because we do have the Knight of Cups. So there is maybe some loving, compassionate energy. The March hare. Having a cup of tea or helping watering this relationship, doing something. So there is like some type of romantic or love, you know. So we do have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Maybe this is how someone is feeling, like they're overcoming feeling heartbroken or a third party. And so maybe there is some new loving energy, I guess. But someone else isn't. This isn't what somebody is interested in. They're not going to be celebrating this, or they're not feeling like very Victoria, or not feeling like a victor here. 9-4. 6 of Wands in reverse, because they're remembering. So it's like someone trying to run back around, but but there are things that come to light, and you're saying maybe remembering certain patterns, or remembering, like there's something here that is triggering bad memories. Of seeing, even maybe there was some weird gloating about talking about people and money, and that is just kind of gross. Talking about women like objects and meat and buying them, you know what I'm talking about? Like there's something that is, so this person wants to maybe make you, forget, or hey, let's just sweep that under the rug. Ha ha ha, there's people around, let's not talk about that. So maybe when someone was I get in Gemini energy, a lot of Gemini though. 6-6 and Sag. 6-14, 62, 6-2. Someone was indecision, trying to make a decision here, feeling pushed and pulled in two different directions about whether to move forward or take this trip or move. The flying monkeys also coming. So there's like a big get together and a celebration, but there's gonna be oh no, 2-7, maybe someone's 27 or Aquarian energy. 2-14, Valentine's Day. The Chariot is movement, so we have the Cancer sign coming in. The Queen of Cups, she's upright with the glass cat. So maybe she is being very understanding, very loving, maybe even apologetic, or for some of you, there is a romantic offer. Knight of Cups, it feels honest, it feels traveling towards you or going somewhere or coming to see you. All right? It's like someone else is emotionally detached. They feel very unvictorious. Someone else is trying to it's like you're trying to emotionally detach from this person, and here they come. Dorothy, seeing things in black and white, because remembering this person keeps you stuck in your head. There's bad memories of things from your past. You've known this person for a long time, or reflecting on the relationship, even you've known them since young times, childhood, or they trigger some childhood woundings, or there is a deep past life, but there's, about a financial pitch, about a dance, about being rude. We have something, maybe there was something on TikTok, but this is the communication that's cursing someone out, cussing, leaving someone unsure and indecisive. This person been talking about money and greed, and this is some greed, something about someone's trip or move. Someone been trying to hold on to someone's money or hold on to someone else's property. 47, because we also have the Wicked Witch. Possession is 9/10 of the lot. I don't about a trip, a move, traveling somewhere. 414 too. We have a lot of Aries. You are Aries, right? I see someone doesn't want some new beginning somewhere else also, or someone has done something foolish. Alice. She's reflecting on the past of taking a leap of faith and doing something foolish. Now she's hung upside down, so it's almost like she's in that Virgo mode, being suspended, falling down the rabbit hole again. And someone is very emotionally detached because they maybe don't want a new beginning. And they're waiting patiently for the truth, for the conversation, like waiting for their move. Because it's like someone is holding something back. 38 and 310. Because this is bad fortune, bad karma. Deception, cursing, cussing. All of these people, these are karmic people who are going to have a fall from grace, have bad fortune. They're greedy, materialistic, uncaring, unloving. They deceive and lie. So did you see in this third week, this is going to be revealed? I feel like it has to do with Mars entering Scorpio, or something big coming in. All these dudes, there's no passion. There's no lust even. There's no, I don't know. They don't take any action. Very indecisive. But then also like very impatient. Greedy. About sneakiness. Stealing. Someone's hearing the other side of the story. Hearing a different perspective. About some type of gossip or some information. About someone's money or their materialism. Okay, not being able to or being too overwhelmed to budget and make a plan and multitask. And maybe there's intoxication, playing a victim, heavy emotions, right? And always needing to sleep or rest, or always being sick. These people are sick, all right? Or saying that they're really depressed, but they're not. There's no sadness. There's no sadness that they don't over like a loss of a soulmate or something. That there is no passion or no sadness about the loss of because all they were doing was arguing. It's like the thing is, they don't care. There is no remorse. There is no regret, no grief. And I think that's the hardest thing to understand, is that they truly didn't fucking care about anyone but themselves and their money. Yeah. And they're happy. That someone has bad memories. Okay. Or that's even seeing how joyful they were. Hurting someone. Cruelty. Keeping someone stuck in their head, and then being rude and spreading bad fortune. This is definitely the Wheel of Fortune is turning, yeah, on these people here. All right, Aries, that is it for the Journey to Oz and Wonderland message for September into October. Hopefully that gave you some guidance and clarity. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.